In this short tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a PechaKucha style presentation using PowerPoint. So the concept behind PechaKucha is that you run 20 slides, each for 20 seconds, for a total presentation of just over 6 minutes. The beauty of this style of presentation is that it keeps you on task by auto-advancing your slides after 20 seconds. Another feature of this presentation style is that it's made up of images with little to no text at all. These images should be appropriate and engaging and draw your audience in so that it really reinforces the topic that you're talking about. This tutorial is not meant to be a tutorial on how to use PowerPoint or all the nuances of PechaKucha, but will demonstrate how to add slides, convert them to image slides, and then add 20-second auto advances per slide. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm on a Mac, but this is going to look exactly the same, or should look the same, on a Windows machine. I am using Mac Office 2011, and I'm going to start with a blank presentation, just a brand new presentation. So the first thing I want to do is, from my Home tab, I want to add my 20 slides. So I'm going to start, I already have one, and I'm just going to click New Slide 19 times. All right, so here's my 20 slides. And they're all the standard sort of bulleted list slide. So before we move forward, I'm going to switch us to the slide sorter view because I feel like it's easier for us to work in that view. So for me, down at the bottom, I'm going to choose the slide sorter view in the lower left-hand corner, but you can also choose from the view menu at the top, slide sorter. And you want it to look like this. So the first thing we're going to do is change every slide to be on the screen for 20 seconds because that's the sort of the style of PechaKucha. So I'm going to select all of these, and I can do that by just sort of dragging my mouse around all of them, or by clicking one slide and doing a Command A on a Mac or a Control A on a Windows machine, and that should select all of them. I know they're all selected because of the orange outline around each box. So once I have them all selected, we're going to click on the Transitions tab. And under Advanced Slide, we're going to look at these features here. Mine says on mouse click, and that's because most presentations advance by you clicking a mouse or clicking the arrow keys on the keyboard. So I want to uncheck that because what I want ours to do is be on the screen for 20 seconds. So I'm going to check the box in front of after. So I'm going to make this 20 seconds. Now I know it's 20 seconds because you'll see the 20 shows up down here underneath each slide. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to make all of the slides blank slides because right now they're set up to have the header and the bulleted list. I want all of them to be just blank so that I can go in and add my pictures. So again, from this Home tab, the very first tab here on the left, with all of them still selected, I'm going to come under the Layout option, and under Change Layout, I'm just going to choose Blank. And now each of those slides should be a blank slide. Now it's hard to tell that from this angle, so I'm just going to choose one of them and go back into my normal view, which is down here in the lower left corner. And you'll see that there's nothing on my slide. All right, so the last thing you need to do is to add an image. And this is done a little bit differently on a Windows machine than it is on a Mac. But I'm just going to go up here to the top and say Insert, Photo, Picture from File. And from the photos, just add one in. And once I have my photo in, I can single click on it and use the resizing bars to stretch it. Click in the center to move it around. So I can use these to stretch it left and right. If I use the corners, It keeps the aspect ratio so the picture looks normal. And again, if I place my cursor in the middle and I get the 4-arrow cursor, that allows me to move it left and right. All right, so just to recap, we added 20 slides. In the slide sorter view, we went under transition and made them all 20 seconds long. While they were all still selected, we went back to the home screen and under the slide sorter view, chose blank. Then we went back to our normal view and inserted the picture onto the first slide. Just go ahead and repeat this, and then when you go to present your slide, you present your show, you just present it as you normally would. Under slideshow, choose from start, and then it's going to go ahead and start your presentation. As soon as you click from start, your 20-second countdown begins, so go ahead and start presenting at that time. And good luck with your PechaKucha presentations.